It's quarter-final time in the Olympic Games. The potential for two mouth-watering semi-finals is almost upon us. In 2004, Argentina thrashed Costa Rica to reach the semi-finals of the tournaments they would eventually bite into those gold medals of. Meanwhile, the United States last reached the knockout stages in 2000 in Sydney. That year, they beat Japan on penalties. It's time for quarter-final number 1, the Albiceleste versus the All-Americans. Stuart Holden untouched on the right-hand side, looking for a giraffic leap from Brian McBride. Here's Lionel Messi, man of the moment, and Messi with an ambitious strike from way outside the penalty area. McBride sends a cross in, looking for Freddie Adu, but it's Stuart Holden who is there. And the United States have a sensational shot lead over the defending champions. Blue and white are considered cold colours, while the Argentinian defence was frozen in disbelief as that cross came in. Aguero gets it from Riquelme, and Aguero, who is on a record-breaking 5 goals, is going to be their best hope of equalising. McBride comes back on himself to try and prod it back on target. Riquelme, there is Gago. Levetti picks it up and couldn't keep it down. The captain, Riquelme, picks out an unmarked Lionel Messi. Aguero goes down! It's a penalty! 4 minutes into the second half of the first quarter-final. Riquelme, he couldn't place it beyond Guzan. And flashbacks of Villarreal versus Arsenal in the Champions League haunt Riquelme. Messi at the near post. And is shut down once again by Guzan. Aguero keeps his calm and he turns. The pace will surely outmatch the USA defence. And surely little Kun Aguero couldn't muster the energy to curl it around Guzan. Corner to Argentina, and Aguero has smashed it in for goal number 6 for the tournament's top goal scorer. And now they are level with the USA, who have troubled them all day. Argentina have conceded first in 3 of their 4 games, but they always seem to find a way. Freddie Adu has it parried over. Extra time is a possibility in the first quarter-final, but there's one last advance from the Argentinians. Messi sidesteps the defender and is pearled through by Sergio Aguero. An outstanding conversion and an incredible fight back in dramatic fashion from a goal down to 2 goals from Aguero, 2 valuable points for the Argentinians. It sends them through to the semi-final against either Brazil or Cameroon. One of international football's most fierce rivalries could be on the cards in the semi-finals if Brazil can forbid themselves from being intimidated by the indomitable roar of the African Lions of Cameroon. Delivery from Gomsi, looking for a baby. And it is a stalemate only for Cheju to be ineffective. Lucas is Ronaldinho. Pato takes it into touch. And he is also Brazil's high prospect of these Olympic Games. And Gustav Baby, Cameroon's top goal scorer, going for it. And is parried away by Renan. Cameroonian corner swung in. Fighting forward, Ngal clashes heads with Alex. And a stunning save from Renan as Alex Song pile drive forward to take a punt at the Brazilian keeper. Ronaldinho, the captain, Anderson to his left. Only Pato in the centre. Is Pato stopped on the line? And he soaks it up from Ronaldinho. Pato on the turn is reminiscent of Adriano's Copa America 2004 winning goal. Ronaldinho in a tempting position, and he makes the keeper Tikiangbem panic enough. Probably was going wide after all. Maybe the captain doesn't know it. Anderson slams on the brakes. Pato backwards to Ramirez. Here is Lucas. Ramirez. And it's pushed aside by Tikiangbem. For the first time, we have extra time in the Olympic Games. Gal dancing with Alinho. And he's away from Lucas. He picks out the potential teammate who is wiped out by Renan. Song. Oh, it rises over the crossbar. Ramirez. And here is Thiago Neves. Made an impact off the bench against New Zealand, and he couldn't replicate it here. Ngal. Oh, he's still in goal. He's still going off the post. Oh, a heart-stopping moment for the Seleção. Serge Gal. It's been unstoppable for Cameroon in this mini tournament. Song keeps it on. It's Ngal. Oh, and it's fell to the mania of Bekamenga. The substitute has thrown Cameroon into an exciting position and a mouth-watering semi-final clash with the champions Argentina. Alex Song buys his time, whirls the cross in. Alinho. Nobody home apart from Ronaldinho, who couldn't help but complete the crossbar challenge. Ronaldinho's corner, and it's Pato! He sneaks it in from the 6-yard box. He is on fire with 5 goals. And now Cameroon are feeling the heat. It's taken beyond extra time for the first Brazilian goal. And now the lottery of the penalty shootout. Ronaldinho steps up first and slots it confidently down the centre. Serge Gal. Oh, it's saved by Renan. What a leap from the keeper. Lucas Lavia goes the opposite direction of the keeper. Gustave Baby, Cameroon's top goal scorer, trying to keep his hopes of the golden boot alive. Diego. Oh, it's trapped between the post and the bottles. He loses his bottle. Ole ole. And the song goes on. Ole ole ole. Ramirez down the centre, mimicking the captain Ronaldinho's placement. Now Cheju. Oh, he slots it beyond an overconfident Renan. Pato blazes it wide. Luck runs out for top goal scorers eventually. Now Mbua could seal it for Cameroon. It's straight down the centre. The cockiness catches up. And now Thiago Neves. Surely down the centre. Cameroon must score to stay alive. It's down to Alex Song. And it's a sad song that plays on that Brazil will samba dance too as they reunite with Argentina in semi-final number 1. Technically, the Netherlands are facing Serbia for the first time, although the last time was when they were a collective with Montenegro. That was in the 2006 World Cup. An Arjen Robben goal was the only difference maker between those two nations in Germany 2 years ago. Dutch captain Roy Mackay has been on a nostalgia trip at these Olympics in Beijing. But Serbia are dark horses. Liverpool's Ryan Babel trickling that one wide. Mediero. Here is De Guzman. And Mackay just sticks a toe out. There was an inch on that, but it's a stunning save from Stojkovic to get low as quickly as possible. Corner defended. As far as Mediero, there's a deflection. What the hell? How did Drenfe miss that open goal? Rakic. There's too much of his head underneath that one. Rakic once again off the crossbar. And it's desperately punched away like his life depended on it by Vermeer. Kolarov with the cross. And it's off the bar again from Serbia. How close can they get tonight in Shanghai? Rakic once again the problem maker for the Dutch defence. Kolarov curls one in, glanced away by Marcellus. BEIJING will unleash one and it wails wide. The Euro picks out the captain Mackay. Emmanuelson follows it on to Babel. It's another great reaction from Stojkovic. What a performance at these Olympic Games from him. Dusan Tadic, who would go on to be a veteran in the Netherlands for Ajax, whips in a frenzied cross and there was a scramble in the goal mouth. Zoran Tosic will keep this alive now as he whirls between Peters and Maduro, and Rakic fires it directly onto Vermeer. Spreading the play to Emmanuelson. That's a wildly woeful effort. Just a few extra seconds before extra time is upon us as Tadic has set up Rakic with a rocket that has surely forced the Netherlands to submit to Serbia in Shanghai. A shell-shocking volley. Wonderful goal, worthy of winning a game. George Rakic has surely rallied Serbia into the semi-finals. They are the dark horses of the Olympic Games. Serbia have shocked the Netherlands in the quarter-finals. In a friendly just 2 months earlier, Italy beat Belgium 3-1, but the last competitive meeting was in Euro 2000 in the Red Devils' backyard. The reigning world champions have a chance for redemption. They were eliminated in the quarter-final stage of Euro 2008 just a month earlier against Spain. Giuseppe Rossi whirling through. He thumps the crossbar. Morales can't keep the free kick down. Segile sets up Lucas Segarini. Wow! So close. Deruva helps it on, looking for Dembele. Now here's Kevin Morales. Able to hit that target, which he knows all too well. Dembele stays on his feet. Cameroon has slotted it through to De Smet. Direct hit on Viviano, and Morales is there to pick up the scraps. It's a stunning lead for Belgium. It's all gone downhill for the Italians ever since their arousing thriller against Honduras in the opening game. And they've struggled ever since. They've done enough to qualify for this stage. Montalivo is robbed, and here is Dembele. Oh, and he nearly saw the Italians off just moments after the opener for Morales. Montalivo heads it on to Giovinco. Great setup, just a bit too trigger happy. Montalivo runs it on to Giovinco. Stands off against Company, and it's Acquafresca who keeps the Italian hopes fresh. The world champions back in the game. What a way to start the second half. Less than 10 minutes into the restart, a pivotal cross from Giovinco, and is met by Acquafresca for his second goal of the Olympic Games. Haroun with a low and comfortable hit for Viviano. Rossi cuts inside. And here is Nocerino. The cross finds Moussa Dembele. Has to look for Vertonghen for support. Would have been a spectacular one. Montalivo receives it from De Segeli. And Montalivo! Oh, it's nearly directed on target by Vermaelen. Delaney. And Morales is wiped out, and so is Haroun. It's a double penalty shout for Viviano. And he has escaped certain death from the penalty spot, surely. Deruva trying to squirm his way in that penalty area like a bold snake. Demil goes down, and Morales' chances of a goal also goes down. Giovinco, the Italian stallion, powers away from the fullback. It's still Giovinco. Prods it forward to Acquafresca. Phenomenal goalkeeping from Logan Bailey. It's off the deflection of Vermaelen. And a stunning one-handed save. Curled in by DeMille. Fellaini off the crossbar and it's in. Probably a helping hand from the copper wire curls of Marouane Fellaini's afro. The future Manchester United polarizer. The Everton veteran. 2 minutes for Italy to turn it backwards and it's skied over. Zigarini with the corner for Italy. One last roll of the dice. Oh, and he's rolled a 1, but that will do. Just one goal is needed, is Dembele. The goal scorer at the worst end you can concede in. It's an own goal that gives Italy a second lease at life. Can they wrap this up here as Aquafresca surely to seal it? And barely stands his ground. Extra time looms for the second time here at the Olympic Games. Welled in. Aquafresca is there beyond Javinko. Fellaini. Waiting for support, but he goes for it by himself and it soars just beyond Viviano. Belgium corner cuts out and it lands in a teasing volley that skirts along the surface like a torpedo. Penalties is on the horizon once again. Robert Aquafresca of Cagliari sends it down the centre. Kevin Morales, Belgium's top goal scorer, rifled it into the roof of the net. 1-1. Javinko calm and collected. Dembele down the centre and has still found a way in. Stroke of luck. Giuseppe Rossi to put Italy ahead. And he does, 3-2. Fellaini is saved by Viviano. But it's bounced in. It counts. Claudio Marchisio down the centre. Plays it safe. John DeMille. Oh, Viviano was so close and he squeezed it in. Nozzarino surely has to score to keep Italy in this. And it's a no-nonsense penalty from the captain. Faris Haroun. Oh, once again it's a save by Viviano and it's snuck in. Lucas Sigarini belts it into the back of the net. Jan Vertonghen. And it's finally kept out of the net. A streak of penalties all around. And Viviano has had enough when it came to the Jan man, Italy, into the semi-finals. The semi-final ties of the Beijing Olympics look like this. The Super Classica of the Americas between Argentina and Brazil in semi-final number 1. Meanwhile, dark horses Serbia will take on the Italians, the world champions, Italy, in the second semi-final. 7 sensational goals of Sergio Aguero so far. The closest live competitor is Alexander Pato, and they will collide in the first semi-final. So, what are your predictions for the final in Beijing? Who is getting there? And which one of those quarterfinals was your favourite? Let me know below. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the final 4.